eliminate unnecessary load. Okay? We're on the word energy. Okay? We're using the word energy for enthusiasm. Eliminate unnecessary load. So, pinag-usapan natin kanina yung abilidad, yung kakayahan, di ba? Sa stress management. Pag-usapan naman natin, yung panandalian, yung demand. You have to lower your demands if you want to have energy. You have to lower your demands. For example, you have to delegate. Ipasa mo ang trabaho mo. Lalo na sa mas magaling sa'yo. Marami pong tao mas magaling sa atin, mas mababang posisyon, pero mas may kakayahan. So you have to pass it on. You have to delegate. My daughter Ella, sabi natin kayo na, is in a build program for Habitat for Humanity. Hindi naman niya kayang gawin lahat yun eh. Aba, nagtatawag ba naman ng supporter? And ask Maricel, also myself, Dad, can you help me? Kasi meron po tayong build for Habitat for Humanity, may mag-guest tayo, baka naman pwedeng humingi tayo ng tulong sa iba, no? And we decided to text some people and make some calls kasi hindi namin kaya lahat eh. You know? We had to pass it on. So I want to thank you. Ganda ng intro ko sa, sa sponsors ng Habitat for Humanity this morning. Thank you to Boys and Paints because they contributed and they donated the paints. Thank you to Work on Builders. Nagbigay sila mga gloves and building materials. Thank you also to, imagine, Gatorade. Yung hydration sa mga napapagod na nagtatabaho rin, mga kaibigan niya lang, nating anak namin, si Ella, who's celebrating her birthday in the Habitat for Humanity build. Light water for water, Nestle, nagbigay pa ng ice cream. Can you imagine? Because Ella delegated and asked for help. Hindi niya kinayanan lahat. Natulungan siya, hindi siya ganun ka-stressed, and now she's still excited, hindi siya pagod na pagod. Buongiorno for the food, and of course, thank you to Habitat for Humanity for giving. My daughter Ella gets chance to give back to society. So, pass it on. Eliminate unnecessary load. Learn to say no. Our dear friend, kaibigan po natin si Kuya Kim, alas 10 pa lang, tulog na yan. Because he needs the energy. So he will say no to many engagements at night because it's time for him to sleep because tomorrow morning he will do his 10-kilometer run at nakikita niyo kung gano'ng kabibo yan sa programa niya. Pati nga driver namin ni Maricel, Manny Alyanik, if you are listening now, he learned to say no to who? To me, my family. Aba, kinausap ba naman kami, sabi, Sir, kasi po I need more time po for my family. Bakos naman, ha? At saka excited yan, he's a cyclist, yung biker rin si Manny. So, nag-request ba naman imbis na 6 na araw nagtrabaho sa isang linggo, 5 na lang. Para sa bawat linggo, nasa bahay siya. Driver namin po, ha? Aba, napabilib kami ron. Sa totoo lang, kung pwede lang sana, nandyan siya ngayon, Sabado, nag-drive para sa amin. Pero, we were pleasantly surprised. We were honored. Napabilib niya kami. And we said, sure, Manny, kung para sa pamilya at para sa ehersisyo at para sa biking, sige, 5 araw na lang sa isang ligang trabaho mo. You know, my family driver learned to say no to the family that hired him. You might want to do the same thing. Eliminate unnecessary load. Number 4, recreate. Malapit na tayo, ha? Recreate. O simple lang to, ha? Rest and recreation. Ibig sabihin, amuse yourself. Entertain yourself. Manood ka naman, sige, di ba? Magbakasyon ka naman. Ako, ang type ko sa UFC. Recreation, yan ang gusto ko. You know, I like watching the UFC competitions. Ano yun? Yung wrestling. Yun ang recreation ko, pero hindi yun ang recreation ni Maricel. Para sa kanya, yun. Not recreation, but human rights violation. Si Maricel naman, hindi kanya-kanya tayong recreation. Gusto niya pottery. Diba? Yung pottery, parang sa pelikulang Ghost, yung mga ganun-ganun ka lang. Para sa kanya, ano yun, recreation. Para sa akin, ano yun, penitence. Diba? At saka self-flagellation. Hindi ko kaya yun. Tayong recreation. And please do not make it connected to your work. Ihiwalay lang natin sa trabaho natin. Another thing I'd like you to consider pag sinabi yung recreate, maybe it's time to reinvent yourself. Recreate, reinvent. I was just reading the latest episode, if I can show that later, of Fortune magazine. Ang title po, reinvent yourself. Which means, pwede bang baguhin mo ang trabaho mo? Diba? Baka naman pwedeng maglipat ka ng career. Recreate, reinvent. And this is what Maricel did. Dati po nasa pelikula siya, if you remember, Maricel Lasa, an award-winning actress. Ngayon po nasa TV hosting and training at nagsusulat sa dyaryo. Mas naiengganyo siya na gawin pa rin mga bagay na yun. Maybe it's not too late for you to recreate and reinvent yourself. Okay, E-N-E-R. Dalawa na lang. G, if you want energy so that you have enthusiasm forever, get accountable. Managot ka. Ito, simple lang gagawin ko rito. Huwag ka mag-iisa. And I want to just say thank you to the following people. Gus Leasing from Word Community. Brother Gus, thank you very much. Romy Salvador. You know who you are. Dwight Hill, if you're listening from America. Takas naman, ano? My partner, R.D. Abello. And of course, my wife, Maricel. You are the people whom I have been accountable to. And because you've allowed me to run to you, to report to you, at wala kayong takot na magtanong sa akin kung kamusta na ako, kung minamahal ko mga misis ko, kung ginagawa ko ng trabaho ko, kung hindi ba ako bumibigay sa mga prinsipyo ko, you know, you have kept me on track. Kakaamali pa rin eh. Pero kung wala kayo, not even half of what I've accomplished I would have. There's still a long way to go, but I thank you because you are the people whom I am accountable to. And so I address the people listening and watching. Who are you accountable to? Ang laki ng tulong kung meron mong kasangga, kapatid na tutulong sa iyong magawa ang dapat mong gawin sa buhay. And finally, why? To complete the word energy. Okay, if you just started now, ang topic po natin, if you just started listening na, ang topic po natin ay enthusiasm. And we're on Change 101. We're on the last point, but let me quickly review. Energy, entheos for E. Nurture yourself for N. Eliminate unnecessary load for the next E. R. Recreate yourself. G. Get accountable. Managot ka sa tutulong sa'yo. Magre-report ka. And finally, yield. Yield. Slow down. Diba? Pause ka muna. Stop kung kinakailangan. Bilib ako sa aking kaibigan, co-consultant, also one of my mentors, Alex Castillo, former president of Del Monte, Philippines. This year, he is on sabbatical. Ibig sabihin nga, he says no to a lot of business because he wants to rest. Tatawagan ko yan, may programa kami, sasabihin ko, napaka-importante na kliyente. Hindi naman niya ako agad hihindihan. May post muna ng 3 seconds. Papaalala niya sa akin, he is on sabbatical this year. There are times he would take certain projects, but most of it is next year na lang, diba? Because he is yielding, he is stopping from now. But this is the reason why he is one of the most sought after consultants, especially in strategic management and marketing. Alex Castillo, congratulations for taking 2011 as a sabbatical year for you. And I know that in 2012, you will have a lot of energy and a lot of inspiration to start again. Which, by the way, also happened to me many years ago. And I'm gonna close it with this. Alam niyo ba na, siguro hindi nyo tatandaan, depends on your age, no? But I used to do the anchoring of TV5, the big news. Araw-araw yan, gabi-gabi. I was here as lead anchor for the big news before the group of MVP came in sa TV5. And I remember every night I would drive to Novaliches. But one day I realized na kailangan ako ng negosyo ko because I was growing my company. And there was Asian financial crisis pa ata yun eh. Tapos pagtingin ko sa bahay ko, taon-taon nanganganak si Maricel. Hindi ko maintindihan kung bakit. Bakit nangyayari yun? So, kailangan ako ng negosyo ko. Kailangan ako ng pamilya ko. Tapos, gabi-gabi ako ng news. Something had to go. And so, I decided to resign and stop newscasting. Now, did I resign and stop doing something that was good? Yes. It was not bad. Minsan kasi inisip natin yung mali lang ang ititigil natin. Hindi. Kung minsan yung okay, kailangan itigil din. Because you don't want to miss the best just for the good. So I decided to resign, but I told myself someday I'll be back. Hindi naman kailangan pang habang buhay yung resignation natin, di ba? And that's what happened. So today I'm back dito po sa Radyo 5 TV5. Although once a week lang, it's that I think we both TV5 can accommodate, and this is what I can only do for now in my schedule. But this is great. This is an assurance na kapag hinindihan pala natin sa bagay, hindi po ibig sabihin habang buhay na. Maybe at this stage in your life, you have to say no to honor the more important yeses of your life. So quick review. Hataw. How well do you know yourself? Ano ba talaga ang gusto mo? Take a second look. Adopt a system. Welcome change. And finally, be in God. And theos. Be inspired to finish what you've started, and that ultimately is the key to managing time and your life. Thank you very much for being part of Change 101. When we come back, pagbalik po natin, kasama na po natin ang ating change champion, na ating partner sa negosyo and in change management here in the Philippines and abroad, Mr. R.D. Abelio.